Hi, my name is Captain Stefan Bradisich. I'm with VMA 231 from Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point, North Carolina, and this is the AV-8B Harrier II Plus.
Here we go.
The most unique thing about the Harrier is that it has the ability to hover, which gives us the capabilities to take off from very short runways, even grass strips or two-lane highways.
He's got the gear down. He's got the pogos down. I'm not going to be able to talk to you for a little while, folks. Check it out. Watch your ears.
The Harrier is powered by a Rolls-Royce Pegasus 408 engine, which puts out 25,000 pounds of thrust. What makes it unique is its ability to vector that thrust through 4 exhaust nozzles located on the side of the airplane. Those are entirely pilot controlled with a lever in the cockpit. We move the lever down, which will point those nozzles straight down and allow us to vector the thrust so that it allows us to hover. In the hover, the Harrier is controlled through engine bleed air, which is vectored through puffer ducts located around the wingtips, on the tail, and under the nose. That vectors high-pressure air off the engine and blows it out these ducts, which allows us to maneuver the airplane when we're in a hover. In transitional flight, that is when we're decelerating from wing-borne flight into a hover, the most important aspect is that we keep the wind centered on the airplane and even on both wings. In order to do that on this $33 million airplane, we put a simple weather vane right in front of the pilot where he can see it. And there's no electronic gizmos on that, it's just a simple weather vane. Keep that centered and it'll keep you out of trouble when you're coming into the hover. One lesson we learned in the Persian Gulf War is that in order to improve the survivability of the airplane in a combat situation, we needed more expendables, chaff and flare. So on the new version, they included 4 more chaff flare buckets, giving us a total of 180 expendables, which is more than any other airplane in the fleet. What flares do is they'll eject from the pod and they'll ignite to form a big heat signature, which will decoy a heat-seeking missile. Chaff will eject from the airplane and put out a large signature of radar-reflective material to decoy any radar missiles. The Harrier is designed primarily for a close air support airplane. That is, it's meant to drop ordnance in close proximity to friendly troops. That's why the Marine Corps buys it. The Marine Corps is the only service in the United States that flies this airplane. It's capable of dropping any conventional munition in the inventory, as well as air-to-air missiles, the Sidewinding missile. We can carry up to 12,000 pounds of ordnance, which is quite a load, and get airborne off of a small deck ship. The Harrier's landing gear is designed for vertical use and the high rates of descent we have coming down out of the hover. You can see it's rather beefy and strong landing gear designed for shipborne use. We've got a main nose wheel in the front of the airplane, and then a main gear, unlike most other airplanes, both main gear are located in the center of the airplane, and we have 2 small outriggers on the wings. Like I said, it's designed for vertical flight and slow flight. Landing this airplane fast is very similar to riding an office chair down the runway at about 180 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, from your United States Marine Corps, the AV-8B Harrier.